So can you elaborate on some of the most significant changes you've witnessed in the Kenyan ICT landscape during your career?
Sure. That's a very nice question, and that is really something that brings a lot of nostalgia into some of us who were there in the beginning. I don't know if you guys are aware that in the beginning there was no PC even. We were using something called WISE terminals, which you have a central server with a very big hard disk space of only 10 MB. And it was about the size of your desk here. And we moved from there to a technology that was now bringing desktops. And the desktops that time were using something called DOS, or disk operating system, which was now, it was running from the hard disk. And the RAMs then were in terms of kilobytes. Yeah, they were just very tiny. Until now, there was a need to interconnect machines. So we started having something called Windows for Workgroups, which was also slim. Slim in this sense is it wasn't resource intensive. It could be able to be run on the machines. Then there was that need, and the protocols then, or rather the communication then was something we called NetBIOS. And there was also now for, heavy users like, the big enterprises and all that, like Nation, they will be using something then that was called Novell. That's what that is what was used for interlinking the servers and the desktops. Then from there, disruptive thing happened. It was called the Millennium, where the year, remember, normally we use the last 2 digits of to represent the year.
Yes.
Now, when things started happening, because that was where those 2 digits that so everybody else was using it in their settings to automate whatever they were doing. Which was including anything, maybe the nuclear plants and loans and all those things. Now they were faced with a dilemma. What happens when this thing hits 0, 0? Will people now say, I don't have any loans with you? Will there be some nuclear reactors that are going to activate and finish the world?
This was part of the panic around Y2K.
Yes, that is the name. Although Y2K can also mean the political one. So at this time, the disruption that was very positive that was brought by Millennium Bug is this is the time now when the networking space changed. We started now having IP-based communication. We started having what we call UTP kind of connectivity. Before it was something like, what is the TVs uses, coaxial cabling that you network. You put from one to the next computer, and when you cut the cable, you've lost all the connectivity. But this one now, because we're now aiming for something high speed, then we had like a star kind of a topology where we have a central location. Then the cables will come to each individual communicating PC. If one PC goes down, then it doesn't affect the others. The other one was the other problem. So now in the operating system space now, we started having something called Windows 95. Now this was now the sweet things. This is now where multimedia aspects started appearing. I forgot to just mention that just before then, our internet space was another story. Then we were using modems just to send emails. It was very expensive to do anything else. Because then we were relying on our satellite art station at Longonot, and we were using modems that uses telephone lines. So the internet bandwidth then, you'll be talking about 64K, not Kbps. So in short, the internet was for the boss. It wasn't for everybody. And you could not
email from main office.
if you are to stream a video, maybe to see your face, you'll spend the whole day. Because it will be open, you can't imagine.
Maybe a few thousand shillings as well.
My friend,
we take some things for granted because right now we have things like video call and it's in real time. A little bit of a delay, we snap.
My friend, you're already mad.